Hello, guys. I hope you all are doing well. I'm back with another exciting stock split video. Today, we are going to dive into three major companies that have announced upcoming stock splits. These changes could make their shares more accessible to everyday investors like you and me, and this opens up good options trading opportunities as well, and that is my bread and butter, right? So without any further ado, let's start. Okay, so before we go into the actual companies, if you are new to the concept of stock split itself, let me quickly explain it. A stock split does not change a company's overall value or market capitalization. What it does simply it divides the existing shares into small pieces. For example, let's take Nvidia, right? 10 for it did a 10 for 1 stock splits back in 2024, and before the split Nvidia stock was trading at over $1,200 per share, right? And after the split each share was divided by 10, bringing the price down to around $120 per share, right? So while this made the stock more affordable for retail investor, the total value of your holdings remains unchanged because you received 10 shares for every one that you had owned before. Now here's something important, right, for the option trading. So stock splits can also make options trading more liquid. With more shares in circulation and lower prices per share, option contracts become more affordable and accessible, and that is a big deal for me since I primarily use options trading as a tool to generate regular income. If you don't know about the options trading, I have a lot of videos in my channel. I would highly ask you to go and watch them. It's a very good tool to make regular income. Now that we have covered the basics, let's jump into today's featured companies and their upcoming splits. Okay, the first one is Hitachi, right? Ticker symbol HITHY. So Hitachi is a global tech giant that's been innovating across industries for over a century, from digital systems and green energy to healthcare and industrial solutions, right? Hitachi is a leader in multiple sectors. Now, let's take a look at how Hitachi's the American shares, right, has been performing. So as you can see from this screen, right, from my it's my Robinhood screenshot, and Hitachi's share, if you see, its price currently at 53.99, right, and over the past year it has shown incredible growth, climbing almost by 63% and adding $20 in absolute terms in the value, right? And that is very impressive, and this performance reflects strong investor confidence in Hitachi's operations and their future potential. Now about the stock split, right? Hitachi has announced 2 for 1 stock splits set to take effect on Feb 19, 2025, right? So what does this mean, right? For every one share you currently own, you will soon have two share. If you own a one share of Hitachi, you're gonna have two shares of it, right? So the purpose of this split is to enhance, like I mentioned before, is to enhance the liquidity and make shares more accessible to a broader range of investors, right? So before the split, Hitachi's shares are trading at 53.61, and that is as of the recording, which is today's Feb 13. So that's when I'm recording, so that's the share price. And after the split, we can expect the price to be cut by half because it's a 2 for 1 stock split, so it's gonna be close to $26 per share, right? And with a market cap of around 122 billion, Hitachi has positioned itself as a key player in global markets. So that was about Hitachi. Now let's move on to the next one. The next one we have is Oryx Corporation, right? And that is ticker symbol IX. So Oryx is another powerhouse based in Japan with operations spanning financial services, real estate, asset management, and even environmental solutions. And they diversify these operations around 30 countries with a workforce of over 34,000 people worldwide. So it's a pretty big company, right? And looking at Oryx performance, as you can see from the screenshot, the current price is about $102, and over the past year Oryx has shown resilience with a modest gain of 2.36%, demonstrating stability despite all the market challenges. Now Oryx has announced 5-for-1 forward stock split, which will take effect after the market close on Feb 27th, right? So this means that if you own one Oryx share, you will have five. Same concept as we saw before, it's gonna be split 1 by 5, so the price will adjust accordingly to about 1/5 of their current market price that you see, right? So right now it's 102, so you can expect it to be around less than $20, around $20 stock, right, post split. Now the final one, right? And the final one for today is StoneX Group. Ticker symbol is SNEX. StoneX is a global financial services firm offering execution, risk management, advisory services, and technology solutions across various asset classes. StoneX performance over the past year has been remarkable. Its stock is currently, as you can see, sitting at around $116 per share with an impressive gain of 76%, right? So on in absolute terms, $50, around $50 over the last year, and that's a very impressive growth. The graph shows a complete upward momentum, and that basically shows the investor confidence in this particular company, right? If you look at the StoneX Q1 performance, right, they did remarkably well in their Q1, and they recorded almost a net income of $85.1 million. That was up 23% year over year, right? And same as their EPS growth was remarkable. So overall, I would say with this strong fundamentals and an upcoming stock split, StoneX remains an attractive option for investors. So if you wanna go for it, you can own this stock and wait until that stock split happens. This is gonna be more liquid, and I am sure more investor is gonna pull into this stock. Now about the stock split. So StoneX has announced a 3-for-2 stock split, which is kind of a little different from what we saw, which was almost like 1 by something, and this is 3-for-2 stock split, right? So and that is gonna be around March 21st. So basically if you have two stocks of this, that's gonna become three stocks, right? So for every two shares you currently hold, you will soon own three, and this move again same, it's gonna increase the liquidity and attract more investors. Okay, so that was it for the stocks that I wanted to cover in this video. And remember, stock splits are always exciting because they make premium stocks more accessible, like you saw in the case of Nvidia, right? When it was $1,200, it was not accessible for the small retail investor, so that makes it more accessible, and that means it opens for option trading as well, right? And it makes option trading very liquid, and that is my primary tool to make regular income. If you are not familiar with option trading, like I mentioned, a lot of videos in my channel, do watch them, guys. Also, do remember one thing about stock splits, that they do not change company's fundamentals or its overall value. It just the way to attract more investors. Okay guys, so let me know what you think about these upcoming splits. If you're planning to invest anything in this, let me know. Or if you have any other questions related to them, do put your questions down in the comment below. I do reply to all of them. And as always, make sure you do your own research before making any investment decisions. And don't forget to like this video guys and subscribe for more updates. Happy investing. Bye bye.